All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And as you can see, this screenshot, it's a song by Bobby Womack entitled Across 110th Street. And this song was played in American Gangster with Denzel Washington. And as you can see, the part I have here highlighted is the line that stuck with me. All right. Which you can see here, you don't know what you'll do until you're put under pressure. And that's exactly true. You don't know the integrity of a man until he's put in a tough situation. Just like scriptures say in Sirach, the 12th chapter, a friend cannot be known his prosperity. All right, when you have everything and you're on top, all right, you're in a happy-go-lucky mood, you cannot know your true character. All right, but when you're in adversity and you're put under pressure, all right, then is when your character is put on trial. All right, because that is what is happening. The Most High is getting ready to sit on that seat of judgment, according to 2 Esdras, the 7th chapter. All right, he's getting ready to appear on that seat of judgment. All right, and if you've been following the spirit, lately, is the Most High has it where he's telling brothers to tighten down, to clamp down, all right, to tighten up, because he's getting ready to what? He's getting ready for his time of visitation. The Most High is giving us a heads up because he is getting ready to start judging heavily, all right, and start putting people through that fire. All right, according to Zechariah, the 13th chapter, all right, and the 9th verse. All right, and I have the title of this lesson probably after Sirach 2 and 5. What is for gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. All right, we're all suffering for a reason, so the Most High can know our true character. All right, because again, the Most High is getting ready to judge this place, to get ready to visit. All right, and the Most High is closing that door. All right, closing the door for us to get right. All right, we're running. Well, I won't say we're running out of time, but yeah, we're running out of time. All right, and then it's going to be the ultimate test. All right, whatever the test the Most High has for you, okay, you're going to be put on trial at the end of the day. All right, it might not be a little event. All right, but we're all going to have to what? Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So all of us, we have to go through Jacob's trouble. We have to, but if we keep the Most High's, we keep the faith, keep the word of the Most High's patience, he'll keep us away from the hour of temptation. All right, but we all have to go through these things, okay? And we're all going to be, again, put on trial. We're all being put on trial, whether it be good for bad or bad. And, there's examples in the scriptures of what to be and what not to be, okay? Because we're trying to be of the elect. All right, that's why we're the hopeful elect. So we follow after the things that the elect would do. Okay, and that goes into inquiring how the godly shall be saved. Because them that do the will of the Most High, they're going to make it. All right, that's why it says in the time of their visitation, they shall shine. The elect will shine. That's the Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter. All right, but in the same token, all right, in the time of visitation, the wicked is getting ready to perish. All right, that's Jeremiah 51 and the 18th verse. And it's about separating yourself from this place so you don't have to partake in none of its plagues. Okay? So, by trial by fire is what is getting ready to be put forth here on the face of the earth. All right? So I'm going to start here with some examples of men that when they were tried, they passed with flying colors. All right? Their integrity was put on the line. All right? And they kept it. And they didn't curse up the Most High. All right? And their heart was made perfect, because that's what it's about. Making sure your heart is perfect with the Most High, Yahweh Shai. Not everybody's a prophet, whether you be a help, or whatever the case may be, whatever your lot is, you stand firm in it. All right, but making sure you're right with the Most High. All right, you basically checking on him daily, talking to him daily, making sure he don't jack you up, because that's what's getting ready to happen. A lot of people are about to getting ready to start getting jacked up. All right, so this is Job chapter 23. A quick precept, I'm going to read verse 10. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Okay, again, Job, we know what happened to Job. Job got jacked up. The Most High sent Satan to jack Job up, and Job passed with flying colors. All right, like that worldly saying goes, pressure makes diamonds. Okay, as Job said, I shall come forth as gold. All right, going perfect with the title of this lesson. I have Sirach 2 and 5. Gold is tried in the fire. All right, but also the world is saying pressure busts pipes, and that's the wicked. All right, when you're put in a situation, where you're under pressure, are you gonna fold? All right, or are you gonna lay down? All right, are you gonna take it on the chin? Are you gonna keep moving? All right, are you gonna keep your integrity? All right, and this implies here to this truth. Okay, because in the world it applies the same way. And in sports, and whatever the case may be. Okay, because again, in prosperity, you don't know your true character. Right? You only know your true character when you're suffering. Right? Because what happens when people are put under pressure? They sell drugs, they prostitute themselves, they start stealing, they blame others. They lose their integrity. Okay? But when people are in adversity, right, when they're put under pressure, most people can't handle the pressure. And again, they start pointing fingers and blaming and making excuses. What are you gonna do? All right, when you're put under these tests, when you're put under pressure, okay? And as the scriptures say, all these things are written for our learning. You see what to do, and you see what not to do. All right, because at the end of the day, it's a test. It's a test. And the Most High, you have the study guide. You have the answer. All right, so if you do what you're supposed to, you know the outcome. All right, and it's twofold. You do what you're not supposed to do, you know the outcome. All right, because the Most High's mercy is great, but the Most High will avenge your pride, revenge your pride. All right, because you saying his mercy is great, it don't matter. I'm gonna be good. That's not serving the Most High with fear and trembling. Okay, because we don't know if he'll accept us. We don't know if he'll have mercy on us. The scriptures say, he will have mercy upon who he have mercy on. He will have compassion on who he will have compassion on. All right, this is part of making your calling election sure. And doing the things that the elect would do. And that's our best bet. That's our only bet. All right, but above all, that the shield of faith. All right, because when we're put under pressure, a lot of people might curse out the Most High. Okay, they might be really hungry, say, they curse out the Most High, right? And then they failed. Because the Most High always has a way. You have to know that. The Most High, he's not going to put you through nothing you can't handle. Every man's been given their own portion of faith, but he's going to test you accordingly to it. Okay? And here I just read in Job, he was tried, and he passed with flying colors. All right. And you can't get pride or cockiness confused with confidence. Okay, this is a confident statement Job has made. I shall come forth as gold. That's confidence. All right. That goes into building yourself up. Okay, for these trials to come. All right. So, but moving on to another example. This is Psalms chapter 17, and another quick precept. This is verse 3. Psalm 17 verse 3. Thou hast proved mine heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me and shall find nothing. I am proposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Okay, going into, not cursing out the Most High. All right, and then begin this precept, thou hast proved my heart. Okay, proved your intention. Okay, you can say you love the Lord, love the Lord, you love the Lord. All right, but it's about action. All right, you have to be proved. Okay, your heart has to be proved. And that means your mind also. Where's your head at? Okay, are you focused on getting out of here, or are you still stuck in the world? Because this is not the end game. All right, this is the build-up to that ultimate test. Okay, and if you're going into the fight or the test unprepared, your chance for success is greatly diminished. Okay, but here thou hast visited me in the night, meaning things that are not seen. Because you can be around brothers and be on your best behavior, so to say, but you go home and you're being a nigga pretty much. Okay, the Most High is gonna visit all of you. All right, the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Beholding all the ways of men, roughly to say. Okay, He knows all your ways. Okay, and He's gonna visit you. All right, again, the Most High is getting ready to sit in that the seat of judgment. Okay, according to 2nd Ezra 7th chapter. All right, the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment. All right, the time of visitation. This is that time we're heading into. All right, and again, the Most High is giving us a heads up. All right, having brothers warning us, to clamp down, to tighten up. All right, because the Most High, he's giving us a heads up again that He's getting ready to start jacking people up. All right. So, yeah, He tried me and shall find nothing, meaning your house is clean. You don't have nothing, no dirty laundry, nothing hidden in your closet. Okay. You're blameless, because that's what we're striving to be. We're striving to be blameless. Okay. Before our Maker. All right. Because that is what's happening. All right. But moving on to 2 Corinthians 2 Corinthians chapter 5, and I'm going to start at verse 9. Wherefore we labor that, whether present or absent, we may be accepted of Him. Okay, because like Tobit, the 13th chapter and the 6th verse says, who can tell if He will accept you and have mercy on you? Because, we're part of the hopeful elect. We're doing the things to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, but we know our righteousness is filthy rags. That's why it's literally about mercy, all right, and favor. Really, grace. All right, grace means pretty much favor. Okay, so it's not about the race is not about to the swift. It's not about might. It's not about wisdom. Okay, it's really if YAHAWASHI will have mercy on you, right? If He'll have grace towards you. Okay, and we don't know that for sure. That's why it's about faith. Okay, but we're trying to be accepted of our Maker, so that in the time when He comes to visit this place, which He's already here, right? Just meaning He's going to manifest Himself. We shall shine just like Wisdom of Solomon 3rd chapter says, not perish like the ungodly. Okay. So this is verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashiach. All right, we all have to appear before that judgment seat. All right, the Most High, He already made inquisition, meaning investigation. All right, and He's going to judge every man according to his ways. And that's where I'm probably going to end up off at in Revelations. All right, we're all gonna getting ready to be judged, whether we be acceptable or not acceptable. Okay, that's those vessels of honor and the vessels of dishonor. All right, you don't want to be a 2/3, because if you're not of the elect, if you don't make it, it means you're a 2/3, and that means you're wicked as all hell. The Most High's mercy is great, and you're a 2/3. There's a reason why you're a 2/3, right? And you don't want to be a 2/3. There's no in between. There's no other fractions. Okay, it's either you're the 1/3 or you're the 2/3. There's nothing else. Either you're this or you're that. Okay, either you're all in or you're all out. There's no straddling the fence. There's no lukewarm. All right, lukewarm basically means you're a 2/3. All right, because you're really worse than a 2/3. Because we are a 2/3 regardless. All right, but as it says, rather you be cold or hot. But lukewarm, that's straight up disrespectful. All right. But again, we're all gonna have to appear before that judgment seat. All right, that trial. That we're gonna have to all be put through that fire. All right, Zechariah the 13th chapter. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, the Most High is getting ready to judge the earth, and first He's getting ready to judge, like the scriptures say. I think it's in Timothy that He's judgment shall begin first at the house of the Most High. our people. Okay, again, Most High is giving us a heads up. You know, we got Apostle Har, saying no more members in GMS. The Most High is closing up shop because he's getting ready to what? He's getting ready to make his decision, which has already been written. All right, but time has to play out here on the earth. All right, Judgment Day. Okay, but continuing, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. All right, whether you glorify the Most High in your body or you dishonor the Most High in your body. Okay, good or bad. Okay, these are these opposing forces. All right, and you're the hopeful elect, you're striving to be on the good side because you don't want to be on the bad side. And that next precept is, therefore, therefore the terror of the Lord we persuade men. All right, because the Most High, when he starts judging, there's no respect of persons. He don't care if you were laboring in the faith, whatever amount of years or whatever. He don't care if you were a good person in the world. You helped an old lady cross the street. He don't care. It's either you're serving him or you're not, whether he knows you or not. All right, and again, this is about making sure you're okay with the Most High, constantly doing the things that please him. Praying to him, talking to him, cleaving on to him, because he's the only way out. Whether you be brushing your teeth, you're thinking of the Most High. Taking a shower, taking a dump, whatever, you're thinking about the Most High. Okay, you don't necessarily always have to be doing videos, again, because not everybody's prophets. Not everybody has. We don't all have the same lots. All right, we don't have all the same measure of faith. All right, it's about making sure you're being basically who the Most High wants you to be. Okay. And you having this truth, all right, this gift of faith, the Most High, he wants you to make it. Why else would he give you this opportunity? All right, and those that have been given the opportunity and fell away, it wasn't for them. Okay, but if you're still here and you still believe, all right, you have a chance of salvation, and that's a beautiful thing, and you can't take that for granted. Okay, because we're all in the flesh. What happens? We all fall short. All right, but at the end of the day, is where's your heart at? All right, we know this place is getting ready to be put away, and all the things here are about to be burnt up with fervent heat, according to these nuclear missiles. Okay, before that grand finale, though, all right, a lot of stuff's about to being put off. All right, a lot of chaos, a lot of mayhem. All right, what's gonna happen to people in this world? All right, they're gonna lose it, and you don't want to be like they are. All right, because they're not gonna make it. All right, because this is that trial. All right. But moving on to 1 Peter chapter 1, and I'm going to read that, start at verse 7. That the trial of your faith, being more precious than of gold, that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of YAHAWASHI Mashiach. Okay, again, that day of visitation. All right, your trial of faith is more precious than gold. Okay, that perisheth, because that's why it's a metaphor. All right. Gold is tried in the fire. The pressure, all right, is making you more precious. Okay, but literal gold, all the what the scriptures say about the Medes, they shall not delight in the gold, the silver and the gold. They're gonna destroy this place. Okay. But this is talking about how we're likened onto the trying of gold. Okay, we're gonna shine. We're gonna be solid. All right, because gold. A brick of gold is solid, it's heavy. All right. But, again, this is that trial. All right, we're all going to be put on trial. All right, a trial of our faith. All right, because like James 1:3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. All right, and that's why if we keep the word of the Most High's patience, he will keep us away from the hour of temptation. He will keep us away from that. Okay, that's why the same chapter, James 1, I think it's the 12th verse, Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, right? Salvation. Because that's what it's all about. We're just trying to make it out of here. Everything else on the next side, we'll worry about that later. All right, we know about the great promises, all right, and the things to come for the kingdom to come. But it's about making out of here first. Okay. But the last part of 1 Peter 1:7, we shall be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of YAHAWASHI Mashiach, all right, that visitation. Okay, that's them that stood so stiffly, all right, for the name. All right, them that they again they're going to receive that crown of life. Okay, you know, those being the first fruits. All right, the elect. All right, because that's what we're striving to be. Okay, because only the elect is going to make it, and that's only who the Most High cares about is the elect. That's why you're not supposed to worry about the multitude which was born in vain. All right, the multitude is getting ready to perish. The Most High only deals with a remnant. All right, and that's the elect. Okay, this is 8 though. This is First Peter chapter 1 verse 8. Whom having not seen ye love. All right, because we haven't physically seen YAHAWASHI in this life yet. Okay, some of us have maybe been around him when he was on the scene 2,000 years ago. All right, but in this time and age, we haven't seen YAHAWASHI in his full glory yet because he hasn't appeared yet. All right, we've seen him by the Spirit, but physically we haven't seen him. Okay, that's why again it's about faith, because we know he's coming back. All right, and he is here. Okay, and we're just waiting for him to manifest. All right, but continuing, in whom though ye love, in whom though now ye see him not, yet believing ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. All right, because we know he's getting ready to return. All right, he's getting ready to give true judgment, and righteousness is getting ready to reign. All right, and the kingdom of heaven is getting ready to be put and established here on the earth. All right, the tabernacles of David are getting ready to be brought up of old. All right, Malak Dawadah. Okay, we know all these beautiful things are getting ready to come to pass. All right, and we know brothers is going to start getting spiritual powers. All right, but we know the Most High is getting ready to be glorified. Okay, that's why we're so excited. Okay, but continuing to 9, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls. All right, the end of our faith is at the return of YAHAWASHI, because when he returns, all right, that's why it's no longer called hope, because the things that are seen is not hope. All right, when he is seen, he's already here. So that's the end of your faith. All right, because again, he's here. So there's no need to have faith anymore. YAHAWASHI will literally be right there. All right, coming with clouds. All right, and his great glory. All right, and these chariots. Okay, him being on the biggest chariot. The fathership. Okay. So all these things are getting ready to come to pass. All right, and that's why it's about again making sure you're good with the Most High. All right, because he's not coming back a happy man. Okay, think not I come to bring peace on the earth. I bring what? He's coming to bring a sword. And basically, you want to be safe. That's why it says enter down to thy chambers so the indignation be overpassed. All right, we want to be saved. We don't want nothing to do with what's going on here on earth. We want to get out of here. Okay, so that's why it's about not entangling yourself in these worldly affairs and things like to that nature. Okay, separating yourself from this world. That means your actions. All right, and the things your actions. All right, and where your mind is at. Okay, and again, the Most High won't put you to nothing you can't handle. So don't be worried about that. But it's not going to be easy. Remember that also. Okay, we have to clean ourselves up. All right, it's easier said than done. But that's why we have a body. All right, we have leaders. We have leadership. Okay, we have brothers to help us. Okay, but at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own salvation. Okay, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, because that day of visitation is getting ready to come to pass. All right, and utter chaos is going to be put on the earth. All right, but in your mind, you have to be still. Okay, about again going on to this pressure. All right, we're all gonna be put under pressure. Some of us going to be hungry as hell. We're going to be tired. We're going to be running. Our calves on fire. Whatever the case may be. All right, some of us going to be tried and put in the synagogues. All right, and put in a trial in front of these damn devils. Okay, you have to hold your integrity. All right, we're going to be blamed. We're going to be hated. All right, but we're innocent. Okay, we fear YAHAWASHI. Man's goings are of the Lord. Okay, so we don't fear what man can do unto us. But if we're doing what we're supposed to do, what do we have to worry about? Okay, but that's why it says examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. All right, making sure it's not pride. All right, because again, your righteousness is filthy rags. Okay, we're all just trying to find mercy. Okay, all right, but I'm gonna close out here in Revelations, chapter 22, which is spiritual because it's the last book. All right, in the scriptures. All right, literally the last book in the last chapter. It's Revelation chapter 22 and verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. Okay, so every man according to his way, he shall be judged. All right, if you're a nigga, you're gonna get judged as a nigga. All right, but if you're a hopeful elect, all right, you'll be judged as the elect. Okay, you know that, and that's what it's about. All right, you know, we're all getting ready to be put on trial. All right, so we have to clean ourselves up. All right, making sure our mind is not given over. All right, when that goes into us being virgins. All right, we're clean, we're blameless. All right, in the sight of our Maker. All right, and again, at the time of visitation, we shall shine. And that's why scriptures say, you know, then shall they know who are my chosen. All right, because there's that great separation. All right, that I can't think of the word right now. Of variance. Okay, you know, that great variance. Yeah, the righteous seed and the wicked seed. Okay, the elect and the 2/3. Okay, and it's about, and that's why scriptures say, choose ye this day who you will serve. Okay, you know, and Joshua, because you know you have to consider the latter end. Everybody's gonna get a reward according to their own ways. That means the righteous shall receive their reward at the exact same time the wicked shall receive their reward at the appearing of YAHAWASHI Mashiach. All right, and again, the Most High is not coming as a happy camper. All right, you know, he's coming. He has vengeance in his heart. He's ready to clean everything out. All right, clean sweep. All right, you want to make sure you're not being swept up. All right, you want to be that vessel of honor. Okay, but yeah, those willing, this was edifying, and as always, want to give our praises to Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, Bashim Rukakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.